Alright guys, so yesterday I took the compressor out here. I didn't film anything just because I knew it was going to be a really messy job, and I'm just kind of, cramped underneath the car anyways. But I took it out. One thing I just wanted to note is that the easiest way to remove it is actually here through the top of the car. If you try to take it out from the bottom, the sway bar gets in the way, so you can't really do it unless you remove the sway bar. So just pull it out with the pulley rotated and facing towards you, and then you can wiggle it out this way if you're ever going to try to restore or take out your compressor. So that's out there. I have all of the other lines here that are just about I'm just about to simple green everything, get it degreased, and flush the lines with some solvent. This guy is here. I don't know if I'm going to need this bracket or not, but I think I may need to take that off too, because I don't think the other condenser, which is over there, comes with one. Not sure really though, because I haven't opened it up yet. But I did open up the remanufactured compressor. Here it is here, if I can get it out. Looking super duper new. And here is the Denso part number, I guess, if anybody is interested in that. I just got it off of Rock Auto. And let me open this guy real quick so I can show you. Alright, time for some good old cut. It's well packaged. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Wow, so new. Alright guys, so here's a shot of the new condenser versus the old one here. And just as I thought, I'm going to be needing this this bracket here that holds the receiver dryer. So I'll go ahead and take that off and check on it, give it a layer of paint. But otherwise, it is Denso, so it's going to be the same fit. Everything looks like it lines up where it does on the old one, so pretty happy about that. Just to see a fresh part, it's really exciting. One thing though, this has a little bracket on there. I don't know if I can get that off, but this one does not have the bracket, but it looks like it does have maybe this hole up here to attach. So I'll have to see about that. Otherwise, I'll move these little bushings over to these locations here and just reuse the same ones. Yeah, but that aside, those are the parts there. Let me see if I can get the part number. Here's the part number here, guys, for the condenser. So now I'll go ahead and just clean up these lines and flush them out, and then flush them out again right before they get assembled onto the car. I need to move this manifold here over onto the new unit, and then just clean up some of the odds and ends and assemble this guy. And after that, what I want to do is just kind of arrange everything out in front of the car, like I said in an earlier video, just to give you guys an idea of how everything is connected off of the car. And after some acid treating, some priming, and some painting, this is the final product here, guys, for the condenser. I'm just admiring the newness of it here real quick before I put it in. And now I will go ahead and give this receiver jar box a little cut and open this up just to take a look. That's weird that it's gray or silver or raw aluminum, I should say. That's kind of weird. I don't know if I like that or not. It's supposed to be a direct fit, so it should work. But maybe I'll give it a coat of paint. I don't know. The worst that's going to happen is it's going to oxidize the aluminum, but that's fine. I don't know how I feel about that. And here are the new and the old side by side here. It's still going to be a direct fit, just a little bit modernized, it looks like, on the left side one. Okay, and next I'll just be swapping the manifold from the old guy here onto the new one here. Actually, I think I'm going to hold off on installing this onto the condenser for now. I went ahead and just cleaned this off for the most part. I still need to go through and get every little bit of dirt, but I'm just going to hold off because this is currently filled with oil right now. The remanufactured one comes with oil. I just need to verify that it's 60 to 100 milliliters of oil. And then I'm going to hold off on installing this because I don't want the potential for it to tip over or spill out or whatever. So I'm going to hold off on this, and I am going to go ahead and flush all of the AC lines out right now with some of this flush that I got. And then pretty much the car will be ready to receive all of the parts. I can remove the bumper and get this thing tidied up finally. Alright guys, bumper is off, and next I'll go ahead and just remove the oil cooler and the bracket that supports it there, and the air box, and then we'll just start putting the AC lines on. Oh, and after flushing, I have to flush the lines still too, so yeah. Alright, this little tool from AutoZone was a lifesaver. Here's the removal side here for the removal tool for the Schrader valve. And while I was removing one of them, it broke apart, and the seal side here got stuck inside. And luckily, this thing has a kind of reverse thread removal tool. So I just put it in there, and it grabbed on and broke the seal here and took this out. So I was really happy about that. Alright guys, it's 9:25. I just got back from O'Reilly's, and I picked up a can tap dispenser and the R12 to R134 kit, or adapter kit, so I can use this vacuum manifold set here. And we're about to charge the AC system up with the Red Bull. Just kidding, we still need to install the AC lines and then we can charge the AC system with the Red Bull. Also, got a package from B&H. Pretty excited. So I got a new quick release plate and Manfrotto head. And I've been liking this guy a lot, so I went ahead and ordered 2 more. I know I never talk about camera stuff, but it's pretty exciting. You know, I do love the gear. Alright, so it's been a few hours. Didn't get a chance to show you my cool broken screen magic trick here. And long story short, wife needed help with the baby. She had a hard time sleeping after that, and then her next bottle just came around at midnight, so it's currently that time. So next I'm going to install this manifold block onto the AC compressor, and making sure to lubricate the O-rings and everything. And then I'm just going to cover up these holes so junk doesn't get on there, so that I can mount this guy up onto the block. So I'm about to remove these shipping plates here, and then I need to verify the amount of oil that's going to go in here. It's packed with oil inside already, but the specified amount should be 60 to 100 milliliters. So I'm just going to pour it into this spray can cap here, and then with just a little medicine dosing cup, I'm going to pour some in 20 milliliters at a time here. So that's how I'm going to verify that guy. Nice and easy. And then these will just need to be lubed up and tightened down. And the torque spec is supposed to be 19 foot-pounds for this, but I don't have any way to measure that with the Allen keys or the hex keys. So I'm just going to tighten them as equally as I can. So with a bit of effort, I got these guys loose, and they are shorter than the OEM ones, so it actually says in there to reuse the OEM ones. Okay, so those are off, and now, man, these plates are nice. Look at that. All right, so now we can just verify this amount of oil, hopefully without spilling a ton and making a mess. So yeah, so there is, I don't know if you can see that, but there's that much in there right now. Maybe that's like, I don't know, 40 mLs. I'm gonna say that the rest of the amount in here is correct, and then not even bother measuring this out. I'm just gonna put it in. That way, yeah, I think it'll be fine. I'm not gonna add any more oil in when I add the refrigerant. Even though I actually bought oil also, but I'm not gonna add any more because then it would just be too much. So this is going back in, and I'm gonna grab those O-rings and seal this guy up. So they sat in there nicely, kind of, they're a little bit bigger than the opening, so I think some of that tension just allows the O-rings to sit in there like that, just with I guess you know, friction fit. So we'll put this on here now, making sure it's, I just want to make absolute sure that it's sealed. All right. Okay, so I got this guy all set to mount on the car now, and I just sealed these off with a little bit of masking tape just to prevent stuff from getting in there. Okay, so I got the condenser installed and the compressor, and now I quickly just wanted to go over how the AC lines route here off of the car. I already put the condenser on, so I'll just explain that part. But this line here is the line that comes out of the compressor, and it connects here onto the condenser. So it runs through the condenser, it comes up and out through this fitting here. And you can see here it's plugged right back there. But it connects up to here, goes up, and the receiver dryer canister goes right here, comes back down through this line. This line connects up here, and this high pressure line here routes up along the side and then to the back firewall, goes through the evaporator, comes back out through the thicker line here, and there's a union right here too. And then this line comes across, connects to this one here with the little service port, and that one goes back to this rubber sleeved low pressure suction line that goes back and connects to the compressor. So that's all of the lines off of the car. So just in case, if anybody buys all of the lines separately and it kind of just looks like a mass of twisted tubes, you can maybe kind of pull apart or pull some kind of information out of this if you see this. So yeah, these guys are the one that goes over the power steering here. It's actually two lines, so there's a union here. This one goes through the condenser, and then this guy here is one of the lines, and then this one of course looks very, very obvious. And then these two lines just go side by side. Those ones probably look really obvious too, unless they're mangled or something. And then and then these guys just connect out front here. I believe they go in front of the, maybe right behind the oil cooler. And that's really it. Alright, so I'm going to start with the suction line here. And one thing I'm doing is I'm just taping off the ends while I maneuver it through so junk doesn't get in there. So it's a new night now. Last night I got up to this point and I wanted to install the receiver dryer and those lines and check if the system holded vacuum earlier today, but due to parental duties I was not able to do that. So I'm just gonna throw this guy on real quick now, and then we will hook it up to the vacuum here and see if it holds. Okay, that's probably good. Good and tight.